morning. I am Akila, the host for today's talk show. We have two special guests joining us today. Let me introduce Yoga Kini and Dr. Atika.
Hi, thank you for having me today.
It's truly pleasure to join the podcast today.
As for today's topic for our show will be mainly on relationship between family. Without further ado, let's jump in straight away to the routines and daily causes of family stress. Can you list down the causes that are mainly contributing to this problem based on your experience?
Alright, based on my experience, I have two of the main causes which would lead to family stress. So, first of all, is no communication. So, as we all know, communication is very important in building a relationship, and when there's no communication, which means there's no understanding, there's no bonding. So when there's no such communication between family members itself, it might deteriorate the relationship itself. So the family members might not be able to understand each other even better, and that would often lead to misunderstanding, which would lead to some quarrels and fights, and they would have lack of trust amongst each other, and probably some of the family members could also feel excluded, and as well as feel that they are being left out in their family. So the second point I would like to address is divorce. Well, divorce is very popular, especially in this generation itself. So when it comes to divorce, the main impact is much more focused on the child. So when two parents come together for a divorce, the child would go through the traumas and everything. So one of the things that might happen is the child would be confused. So when there's a divorce happening in the family, the child wouldn't have any knowledge, any experience on what's going around them. So other than that, they would also have uncertainties and doubts within themselves, and they wouldn't know how their future would be because they are lacking a parent. As we all know, parents are the most important person in a child's life. So when there's no parents, it's a bit hard. And also, this might lead to stress, depression if it's going on in the child's mind for a very long term. The child most probably wouldn't be able to perform well in their education and academically progress themselves. So that's all from me.
Okay, what are the solutions that can be taken based on this problem, Dr. Atika?
Okay, divorce is the legal process that terminate a marriage between two individuals. Okay, the solution that we had to reduce stress of divorce is have two methods. First, practical method, and second, non-practical method. Okay, the practical method is keep track of important document, deadline, and appointment relate to divorce process. Okay, method for non-practical method is identify feeling first. Allow yourself to feel the range of emotion you are experiencing, whether it's sadness, anger, or fear.
Okay, it has indeed been a great and informative experience speaking with you. Thank you, and for the audience that are watching, make sure to take note about this topic. Remember, every problem has its own solution. Make sure to use the tips that Dr. Atika has shared in our talk show today. That's all for today. Until we meet again in another show. Bye.
Bye.